in Nigeria do we want to be one? It's an assumption that we want to be. It's a terribly big and wrong assumption, because when I went to Croatia, Croatia was part of the 6 countries that formed Yugoslavia. Right now they're doing very well. Macedonia is doing very well. Slovenia is doing very well. Slovakia is doing very well. So nothing says that we must be one country. Nothing. It's not sacrosanct that we must be one country. If in being one country you have all the killings you have in Jos, in Abuja, everywhere, what's the point being one country? So that's why, in looking at President Tinubu's governance program, I would remind him of a structural engineer who says, I can't build this house, I can't build Nigeria on the basis of a weak governance structure. It is the most important and fundamental process if you want the country to grow. So Nigeria's governance structure is very weak. The first is, any nation not at peace, and I always like to use the analogy of marriage. If, for instance, every day you get up and you and your wife are fighting, you cannot have peace, and you cannot think about how to develop it. So the first thing we have to do in Nigeria is we have to organize peace. Because if we don't organize peace and security, you can't have good governance. So that is the step number 1. And I also made a point at the lecture that to continue to do the same thing with the same result is a mistake. We cannot resolve our problem by military solution. It will not happen. Quote me. If we continue on this path to deploy the military, deploy resources, and I don't even know how much has been spent by the military in acquiring armaments, we can't win. And the simple reason is you don't use military solutions for what is called irregular warfare. Where do you find these Boko Haram people or the bandits? So military option will not give Nigeria peace. Rather, what you need is to go back and say, before 1914, who were the owners of Nigeria? When you invite those who were owners of Nigeria, Benin Kingdom in the Guinness Book of Records has the largest man-made structure in the world. The wall they built, bigger than the Chinese wall. People don't know this. So that is an extremely old empire. And the man who sits on that throne, the Oba, controls a humongous amount of political power. Then you count the emirs, you count my own OB, yet you exclude them from the process of development. It's a huge error. It's a huge error. So this is what we need to do. We need to bring in all these guys. We need to bring in Ohaneze, Pandef, Arewa, Afenifere. These are the people that will shape Nigeria and give us political peace for development. So
I have a lot of family members that intermarried. We have people from Tiv in our family, or that intermarried with Tiv. We have people that intermarried with the North. We have people that married with Imo, Delta, Igbos. We even went all the way to Edo, Benin. So I am from a very complex mix of people, and I grew up in Air Force Base in Ikeja. So that, in the military base in Lagos. So I have had a huge cultural mix in my life, and then I came all the way to Australia, and there's all sort of people from different countries, communities. We have them from different parts of Africa, within different parts of Africa, different nationalities, and Europe, and everywhere, Middle East. The world is complex. The world as it is complex enough. Nigerians, do not complicate it more. We have 3 major tribes in Nigeria: the Hausas, the Igbos, and the Yorubas. And then we have so many other beautiful tribes like the Ibibios, the Tiv, I think people from Akwa Ibom, Calabar, different states. Let me say, I don't know all the tribes. I know that there are heaps of them. But we have over 300 tribes in Nigeria. That is a complex system to deal with. It is really complex. I don't know why people dwell in what divides us than in what unites us. Nigerians have one of the most lovely and beautiful people on the earth, arguably. Bring your country, let's argue this out. We are fun people, lovely people, entertaining people, brilliant, smart, intelligent, a lot of good attributes, very cultural. So it's a complex state, it's a complex mixture. But why do people want to dwell on the negative? Why do people want to dwell with the narrative of division? bringing in Yorubas against Hausas, against Igbos. No, it's not necessary. If a country is going to move forward or make progress, you have to stick to what unites you than what divides us. It is time for Nigeria to understand that it's okay to quarrel. It's okay to disagree. It's okay to have your own, your own school of thoughts, your opinions, your vibes and everything. It's all right. But we must find things that unite us. We must find things that we agree on. And there's some things that if we don't agree, but for the progress of the nation, we must unite. If you go out of the country, nobody identifies you. Your passport does not say you are Igbo. Then the passport say you are Yoruba, or you are Calabar, or you're from your Jos or blah blah blah. Your is the green passport you carry. That green passport now you will hold. So why wanna carry this tribe put for it? It will not take us anywhere. If we must build Nigeria, we must build it as one and as Nigerians. Young people, please, the old people have already dealt with all the vibes of, different from them. Agoyin in Rossi's time, of Tafawa Balewa, Awolowo, all those guys. They've had their own issues. This is generations past, boomers. We've come all the way from there to Gen Z's, millennials, all of us here, and we still want to continue to drag that war. No, now. I know Nigeria has not been fair to some of the tribes. We cannot begin to go into all the complexities of how it led to what it led to. A lot of people have suffered. A lot of people have died on this whole. Should we now continue? Can we not find a way to heal from the past and move into the future so that we can have a bright country? Europeans will not do it for you. Chinese will not do it for you. So why sit down, argue, fight, join, click heads together and cause more confusion? We have a great cultural mix, which is in our music, in our entertainment, in our artistry. Why can't we focus on that one? We are people that are religious. We love God. Why can't we focus on that one? I know that we'll say, yes, religion has brought a lot of issues, but let's leave it aside. We are still religious people. The average Nigerian believes in God. Can we just focus on those positives? Can we just focus on those positives? Please. It is time for us to start looking for a way to heal. And let me let you know. Now I don't say wahala not they finish. Wahala not they finish. It not they finish. So if you decide to dwell on marriage, it's like marriages. Which marriage is 100%? But you stick together to find a way to work it out now. True. If you divorce one man, you go to another place, you find out that it's there. You will divorce until you just find out that this life does not make any sense at all. So it's just. You just say, okay, which one works the most for me? I bring 40, you bring 60, or I bring 60, you bring 40. Let's find a way to make it 100. Sure, you will not find 100% anywhere. Look at our Niger Delta people, vibrant people. They will make you laugh. That is their own. That is the one that God has given the Niger Deltas, the Warri people. Very funny and fun-loving people to be with. That is their own. The Igbos, full of they're so industrious. You to give even a man 1 naira, it make kind to 1 million. This is what God gave them. The Yorubas they like school, they like book. They might not be millionaires, but they go to school, they must go on. The Hausas, very kind. I've not found people as kind as the Hausas in that whole Nigeria. Easy and kind, humble people. Yes, they've brought illiteracy to break that part of Nigeria, and it's so unfortunate. They've caused a big, huge illiteracy has really darkened the north. If only God can help them, we begin to help even the south to help the north to begin to get educated. Northerners are wonderful people, apart from the extremists, which probably are not mostly Nigerians. Because the ordinary Nigerian is a good man, is a good woman. Even for poverty that has led us to do many things, and I cannot begin to judge people. That one is between them and God. I pray because I'm an intercessor. And at the same time, I focus on how to move forward. That is what we should be focusing on. Religious barrier will not take us nowhere. It is high time Nigerians begin to heal.
Nigeria now they shout, may we divide, may we divide. They don't already divide us. Where do they divide again? Now we they lie to. Now we they separate. Now we they carry on here. Now we they still make, they fight ourselves. If division is not part of the Western plan, why be say before they make us become Nigeria, they don't divide us because they don't say united we stand, divided we fall. So what are we? Why are we deceiving ourselves? We don't want divide. Now division now go solve this problem. all we need to unite. You see this perspective when the Westerners don't set to run. Now those things they bring us down. That's why I say that even the politicians that they use them against us. Because these same people I go tell us say now outside the rule, now Yoruba the rule. But when they want increase fuel, waiting go favor, they will not go favor us. They know they tell us say Igbo man go buy fuel so amount, outside go buy so amount, Yoruba go buy so amount. No, they put us together. When they want to deal with us, they deal with us together. But when we won't rise to fight against these people, they will not bring the division inside our brain. Now that go tell you say there is power in unity. If unity was not a problem, why that way they hold us as slaves that they use padlock? They padlock our mouth because they know say they open the mouth. If all of us discuss together, we can challenge them, we can take over power from there. Now why they lock our mouth? So that mentality of let's divide, it will never take Nigeria out of here we are. Why be if these politicians, if that they can pay local government, why be safe for their life, they never ever enter. When road not there to go, they go take boats. They go that place, go to the grassroots of that local government, go introduce yourself to those local government, say I'm coming to become your governor, vote for me, I will give you people bridge, I will unite you people together. Why did they do it? Because they know the power of unity. Where we unite as a nation, as a citizen, as a youth, and face this government, I bet you we will always succeed. So before we go to talk about division, then we first talk about unity. Because now when we unite, we fit come to agreement, say okay, we won't divide. If we fit try to divide, now true war. The time they fight Biafra war, Nigeria for divide.
Hi my people, welcome back. I think I don't watch the video and listen to what's many people talk concerning division. You know, let me just break some things for you guys to hear today. This country that we Nigerians, we are so very confused. We Nigerians, we will be okay with the inside this country called Nigeria. We are very confused. We are a very confused people because of the way some other persons normally talk. If you look at the first man we'll be seeing talk for this video concerning division, he said that okay, the way this country they go by, there is no way unity we can unite together. That's now within the man talk, and many other people from Southerners and you know other side they come out to say okay, the way this country they so like now unity now you go feel like carry us go far. So now why I say okay, this country the way we did for this country they very confused with that because of the way some people they think. See, this Nigeria of a thing, this Nigeria of a country, it can never be united because of religion. Religion cannot make us unite. Language cannot make us unite, and everything. We have a lot of things that cannot make us unite and so on. Okay, it's not as if what this lady Abby and this man talk are not good, but what they see is very very good. Their own analyzation, what they analyze is very okay. But to me, this country cannot unite together. We can never be one because of the way many things don't divide us. Sentiment, tribalism, ethnicity. It's not today. So we have been seeing this. All these things will be okay. This lady, the lady that talked before this man that you're seeing on my screen, all the things she explained, we have like many people have been seeing that, but the thing seems not to work. So why she go come back on the bring that kind of matter, say make we unite since unity cannot keep us together, we should just divide. Let's everyone go its separate way. So that's the only thing that can make this country elevate. So now see me I get to talk concerning this matter, and you will see the else. Now if you get anything will see you want to talk concerning this matter, I beg make you drop on for inside comment section. And also if today is your first time, please kindly like our video, share and subscribe. Thank you.